In the South Valley, a family is searching for answers to find out what happened to their loved one after he was found lying in the driveway in Hanford last month.
CBS 47's Juanita Adame talked with loved ones today and has more.
Well, it was back on March 20th. A 48-year-old Ryan Jones was found right back over there. He was not conscious, missing his shoes, wallet, and glasses. He had severe injuries to his body. Ryan died a few days later at the hospital, and now his daughter is looking for answers. Emily Jones remembers the last time she spoke to her dad, 48-year-old Ryan Jones.
The last time I talked to my dad was on my birthday when he called me to go and drop off my gifts, but we were out of town. And that was pretty much it.
She had no idea that in just a few weeks, Ryan would end up in a hospital bed on life support.
He was the life of the party. Very outgoing, very bubbly. Anybody who met him instantly loved him.
Emily and her mother, Amy, said Ryan was found laying in a driveway at one of these homes along Grangeville Drive in Hanford, sometime after 3:30 in the morning back on March 20th. Ryan was transported to the hospital where his condition quickly declined due to the extent of his injuries.
Once they did a MRI, they were able to determine that he had 2 broken ribs, a tooth that had been broken and lodged into his nasal cavity, a mandibular fracture on both sides, and a hematoma.
Hanford police were called to investigate.
At that time, I reached an officer for Hanford PD, and the detective reached out and said they don't know what happened, that they had canvassed the area for 2 hours and nobody was talking.
But Ryan's death was soon ruled accidental, something that just did not sit right with Emily or Amy.
We were told that we wouldn't know what happened unless he regained consciousness and said what had happened. And if he didn't talk, then they would close out the case.
Now Emily is asking anyone who may know what happened to Ryan to please come forward.
We just want answers. There's a lot that doesn't sit right. We can understand that he did have a fall earlier that day and that fall could have possibly contributed to the skull or the brain bleed, but the rest of the injuries just don't make sense.
Emily will now have to live the rest of her life wondering what happened to her dad. Anyone with additional information on the case is asked to call the Hanford Police Department. Reporting in Hanford, Juanita Adame, CBS 47 Eyewitness News.
And today, Hanford police released a statement on Ryan Jones' death, saying in part, attempts to locate video surveillance from the area where Mr. Jones was found on March 20th were unsuccessful. However, detectives located video footage of Mr. Jones on March 19th, showing him sustaining serious injuries after a fall. It is believed this was a probable contributing factor in his death. The Hanford Police Department does not have any evidence to suggest that Mr. Jones's death was suspicious or involved foul play.